I'm sorry, Sixers fans. You're cursed. Your team is cursed. You gotta just admit it. They have not made the they have literally not made the conference finals since Iverson. Iverson was the last time you made the conference finals. Like, I'm trying to think what teams have not made the conference finals in a bigger gap than the Sixers. The Hornets / Bobcats. Oh, just off the top of my head. The Hornets / Bobcats. That could well be it. Either way, though, obviously, subscribe. We're trying to hit 8.375k by the end of the day. But let's just take a look at this, honestly. The Hornets and Bobcats, who haven't made a conference final since 2001, I think, with the Sixers. The Pelicans, who were the New Orleans Hornets, they have not made a conference finals. The Utah Jazz have 2007, they made a conference finals. The Portland Trail Blazers, 2019. The Sacramento Kings the following year. The Spurs, four titles. Lakers, 4 titles, I think. The LA Clippers, even the Clippers did. Warriors, bunch of titles. Timberwolves last year. The Phoenix Suns made a finals. The Nuggets won a championship. They won a championship. They have made multiple conference finals. The Grizzlies made a conference finals in grit and grind. And the Thunder have made a finals. The Wizards, I don't think... did the Wizards make a conference finals with John Wall? I don't think so. Raptors won a ring. These didn't. The Sixers haven't. The Pistons won title. The Nets have been in the finals. The Bulls have been in a couple of conference finals, or maybe even just one in 2011. Pacers, yes. Hawks, yes. Bucks won a championship, made a finals. Conference finals, no Knicks. Boston championship, Cleveland championship. So they're one of 4 teams to have not made a conference finals in that time. And the reality of that situation is that of the teams who haven't, the Pelicans are a team that... Or did the Pelicans make it with Chris Paul in 2008? They might have. Who else do I have? Who have I said haven't made it? The Knicks. The Knicks have just been... The Knicks are cursed too. And the Hornets just suck. And the Wizards suck as a franchise. They suck as a franchise. The Sixers, you are cursed because of the process. Jared McCain is out freaking indefinitely. That is a video for the wrong channel. That is a video for Mick Talks Hoops if you guys want to subscribe to the channel where we talk about women's basketball. Either way, McCain will be reevaluated in 4 to 6 months. 4 to 6 months. He's done. He's done. McCain's broke his... Or not McCain. McCain's done. Embiid's broken his face. The man has a broken face. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, Embiid's just soft. He's literally broke his face. Like, I don't understand how toughness can make you not break your face from getting punched here. He broke his sinus. I didn't even know the sinus was a bone. He broke something I didn't even know was a bone. And now you've got McCain, your superstar rookie. The only positive thing about your team was the fact that you had a ascending superstar rookie. The only thing is that he's going to have to find a new TikTok thing to do. Like, you can't really do TikTok dances with, like, a meniscus tear a lot of the time. Like, what's he gonna do? Honestly, like, I think that's more worrying for him. Like, does he go and go into a wheelchair for part of his rehab and start wheeling for TikTok? Like, I genuinely don't know. I don't know what he's going to do. I mean that. Like, I think he might be more upset about not being able to do TikTok dances than not being able to play in the NBA, if I'm being completely honest. Or if he's not more upset, he'll probably be equally as upset. And as I'm not him, the guy's a baller. The guy's an absolute baller. Like, I don't care if he puts equal priority. Nikola Jokic prefers horses to basketball. I don't really care. if he prefers TikTok to basketball. At this stage in the year 2024, who cares? But yeah, like, the Sixers are just cursed. They suck anyway. Like, the Sixers suck anyway. And that's the biggest part of this all, is that they're terrible with anyway. And that's with Embiid and with McCain healthy. McCain's probably their, third best player? Embiid's their best. I'll say at this point in time, because his health has been iffy, their second best player. I'm not putting Podcast P as their third best player. I'm sorry. But the Sixers are right now, they're 2 games out of the playoffs. Or the play-in. And they're 7-16. And the problem is, the position they're in right now, they are extremely lucky that they are 7 wins. Like, if they don't get a top 6 pick, they give the pick to the Thunder. So if they get the 7th pick in the draft, you could be giving the Thunder, like, Agor Demon or VJ Edgecombe or Malawach. Oh, you know what? Like, we saw, we need a true center because Chet Holmgren's gone down. Oh, let's just take Malawach. Let's just take all these super high upside players. What are you doing? What are you doing, Sixers? You're gonna ruin the NBA. You're gonna give the Oklahoma City Thunder a top 10 pick because you're probably not gonna get a top 6. And you know what? I don't know what this is punishment for. Like, a lot of people are gonna say it was punishment for the process. I think they being forced to hire Colangelo, I think that was punishment enough. Being forced to hire Elton Brand, I think that was punishment enough. Having a front office legitimately thinking, okay, we have a max contract slot to give out. Should we, A, try to tie down Jimmy Butler? Because I think they had to give Tobias Harris the money. Should we, A, try to tie down Jimmy Butler? Or B, offer a max contract to a player who literally just can't fit in with our team because our biggest rivals are the Celtics, and this guy is the best Joel Embiid defender in the NBA. Even though we don't even know if he's going to be good for us, he just takes him off another team. That's what they did. They traded Mikal Bridges for Zaire Smith. They had Mikal Bridges. They traded him for Zaire Smith, whose career nearly ended because of a peanut allergy. And even before that wasn't very good. After the Zaire Smith, like, this is literally like what Colangelo did. He got on some burners. He got on burners criticizing criticizing all of his players. Jahlil Okafor. They decided not to trade him when his value was high. When people thought he was going to be good after his rookie year, they waited until he had no value to trade him. They waited till Nerlens Noel and no value to trade him. They waited. They did everything wrong. They then traded up for Fultz for no reason, when the best fit was Tatum. And even still, like, the Celtics were not going to have the balls to take Tatum number 1. As much as they want to say they trade the picks, they thought Tatum was number 1. No team ever has the balls to not take the surefire number 1 overall pick. They would have taken Markelle Fultz. I'm telling you that they would have taken Markelle Fultz. And then you suddenly have Tatum fall into your hands, the best fit if you just don't trade up for him for no reason whatsoever. Even at the time that trade seemed dumb. And then in, what was it? The next year, obviously, they made that dumb trade. They made the Mikal Bridges trade when they were pretty good. And just a bunch of dumb things. The Al Horford signing, the hiring of Doc Rivers after he was, like, ran out of LA. Just because Mike D'Antoni was the preferred choice of coach. And just because Stephen A. Smith went on record to say if you hire Mike D'Antoni, you're racist, you decided to hire Doc freaking Rivers. The Ben Simmons situation. And yeah, Ben Simmons was wrong. The Sixers were wrong for that too. Just everything. This organization is cursed. And you know what? Like, maybe they're paying for past sins at this stage.